here we are, Sub Saharan Africa 2026, and it's so great to have Jason and Elize here, directors of Pricepoint IT. And I might start with you, Jason. Do you want to talk a little bit about the history of Pricepoint IT and how it all started?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having us. Very excited to be at TPAC. We actually got started with RetailPro back in 99 to 2000, where we were looking for a solution for our own retail stores. Couldn't find anything locally, ended up finding RetailPro online. A few conversations with them over the phone. Elize actually went over first to do the certification. I followed a few months later, and we found out that they didn't sell directly to the end user. So we ended up signing a reseller agreement and then ended up selling to ourselves, and that's really where Pricepoint started. The retailers ourselves and ended up as a VAR.
Well, that's an amazing story.
Yeah, so initially we did the rollout for our own 15 stores, and when that was done, we got our first client, who's still a client, and from there it was word of mouth, and we started trading, and we had people contacting us and signing deals.
So I have to ask, what really got you excited about RetailPro? What was the difference that you've been with that product now for quite a number of years?
Yeah, so I think the first thing is they met our requirements from day one. We wanted multi-store consolidated reporting, color and size grids. That was stock standard back in the day on an old DOS-based system. We've been part of the family with them now for 26 years. So products evolved from DOS all the way through to browser-based software. Functionalities added all the time. We also have a big community that specializes in add-ons and customizations specifically for retail. So if it's not in a core system, there's a plugin for that. There's an add-on for that. So yeah, we've got a good community, a good partnership globally. It's really where we are.
That's excellent. I know, at least for you, the training part of it and knowing all these versions of the product's been exciting with the customers you have, not only just across Africa, but also your association globally. Just your thoughts about why RetailPro has probably been that successful.
RetailPro is an easy-to-use system. I didn't come from a technical background, but it was still easy to use in the environment that we were in. It was easy to install, it was easy to understand, it was easy to train, and it just works. It's always just working. So that's what I love about it.
Perfect. Well, it's been over 2.5 years now, and I know that through Heritage in Australia, I really got interested in RetailPro because it was such a strong product. And I knew the history in Sage globally with other products there and also products in Africa and what was going on. And I think it was fortuitous just to meet you guys probably those 2 years ago. And ever since, we've been working so well together. And I think I'd probably like your thoughts now. We're signed on with the Sage price book. Things are moving here with the TPAC conferences. Just probably some of your thoughts of the direction.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Met a lot of Sage partners. Different verticals, so you haven't necessarily worked in, but to have their expertise and for us just to plug RetailPro in the front end, have inventory managed within Sage, it becomes quite an easy conversion for a customer because their core data stays in the same system. It's just changing the front end in certain instances. So the upgrades, the rollouts really just become a lot easier now because the heavy lifting is now done by Sage.
So we've seen now you've been introduced to some of the VARs, and I'm excited with some of the potential new customers that we're looking at. I think more so the training team and that. I've met some of the guys who are, your support engineers. I'm very comfortable where we're going in Africa, and I think everybody's looking. Your head office with NAIX, they're looking to see some great results, and I'm sure that we're having some successful partnerships.
One thing that we found being a RetailPro partner for so long is the level of training that RetailPro offer their partners is something we've never seen before. Full LMS systems, online self-paced training courses, quizzes, exams, etc. So RetailPro themselves enforce the fact that all of their partners, their resellers, are certified on the product, an 80% pass rate to ensure that they know the product well enough to install. And all of our Sage partners now will have that same document. So the idea is we get them through that training course. We'll hold their hands through as many implementations as they require, and they've got us to fall back on for tier 2, 3, and 4 support when needed. So, yeah.
So actually, do you remember the day we started?
Yes, a good few years ago. It's quite amazing how the relationships that we've built through this RetailPro community come full circle. So you met my mate Dave Kernke in Oz. He put you in touch with me. So, an Australian introduces another Australian to a guy in South Africa, and we have a full Sage partnership going now from a relationship that started 26 odd years ago. It's, that's part of the power of RetailPro, is this community that we've got. They're all looking out for each other and helping each other out where we can, looking at opportunities. Nice to be part of that community.
Yeah, well, look, I want to wrap this up to say thanks, Jason. Thanks, Elize. It's been a great partnership, and it's going to continue that way. And I think we'll really grow over the next few years. And looking forward to some of the challenges we may have, but especially with Pricepoint IT in Africa and Sage opportunities, I'm sure will come forth. And thanks again.
Thank you.